there's genocide, there's atrocities, there's mass atrocities, there's ethnic cleansing, there's crimes against humanity, there are war crimes, there's terrorism is somehow in here. Why do we have so many terms describing this stuff? Why can't we just call it really, 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 really bad things that people do?
Yeah.
And wouldn't that just be easier? Because then we wouldn't waste any time debating whether or not this was this, or this was genocide, or that was ethnic cleansing.
So as a lawyer, I very much subscribe to the view that that precision matters, language matters, and there are very good reasons why we have separate names for these different characterizations of atrocities. So the Rwanda Tribunal has identified genocide as the crime of crimes. In committing your particular crime, your particular genocidal crime, it is a crime not only against those specific individuals, but it is also a crime against the entire group, because the intention is to eliminate that group, at least in part. And it's for that reason that the international community created and signed on to the Genocide Convention, which obligates its signatories, including the United States, to prevent and to punish genocide specifically. A further acknowledgement that there is something particularly odious about this crime.
So it creates this hierarchy of evils. Is that problematic to have a hierarchy? I mean, if they're all so bad, what is it? I mean, is a jail sentence going to be 1,000 years versus 4,000 years? What's the difference?
I mean, part of what's really at stake here is limited time and resources. I mean, we need to prioritize all of the many crimes that we're focusing on around the world, and not only in terms of our attention and our interventions, but also our budgeting of how we're going to allocate precious resources to things like the creation of war crimes tribunals, and deciding which among perhaps many thousands of suspects from a particular atrocity context, the organizers of the tribunal will investigate and prosecute. So sometimes prioritization is important and helpful where you have limited means and time. And I think that makes sense.